everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to crochet these baby Converse shoes. I'm going to be showing you how to crochet these shoes in size 3 to 6 months. Okay, I do have a video for 0 to 3 months. I will link it in the description down below. Okay, for this 3 to 6 months, for the sole it is measure 4 inches. Okay, 4 inches, and the height 3 inches. Okay, the yarn that I'll be using, this is a Red Heart Super Saver white yarn, and you need a little bit of black yarn, and I'm using, this is Lion brand Vanilla Choice yarn in the olive color. Okay, so I really love the color. You can also decorate here with the crochet circle with stars on it, but I just leave it plain so it still look pretty. Okay, and the crochet hook I'm going to be using 3.5 millimeter, and also you need 3 stitch marker. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make the sole. So grab the white yarn and make a slip knot. Now chain 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I'm going to make 3 double crochet into the third chain from the crochet hook. Okay, 3 double crochet into the third chain. So this is 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochet. This is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so next I'm going to make 7 double crochet. Okay, so 1 double crochet into the next 7 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, next make 6 double crochet into this chain right here. Okay, this is the first chain, so make 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so next make 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next, make 3 double crochet into this chain right here. Okay, so this is the same chain where I made the 3 double crochet earlier. 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. So done with round 1, I'm going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. Okay, so for round 1 you should have total of 26 stitches. Okay, now let's start with round 2. For round 2, start with chain 1. Now I'm going to make 2 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 2 half double crochet first stitch, 2 half double crochet second stitch, and 2 half double crochet into the third stitch. So this is the first stitch. I'm going to make 2 half double crochet in there. Second stitch, 2 half double crochet as well, and third stitch, 2 half double crochet. Okay, so next I'm going to make 5 half double crochet. So 1 half double crochet into the next 5 stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so next stitch I'm going to make 1 double crochet. Okay, so next I'm going to make 2 double crochet into the next 8 stitch. Okay, so meaning I'm going to make 2 double crochet into each stitch for the next 8 stitch. Okay, so this is 2 double crochet right here, 1, 2, 7 and 8. Okay, so I made 8 increases. Next I'm going to make next stitch make 1 half double, next stitch make 1 double crochet. Okay, next I'm going to make 5 half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next I'm going to do exactly the same right here. So make 2 half double crochet into the next 3 stitch. So 2 half double crochet here, 2 half double crochet right here, and 2 half double crochet into the last stitch. Two half double crochet, 2 half double crochet there, and 2 half double crochet last stitch. Okay, so I'm done with round 2. For round 2, now I'm going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet. Okay, so for round 2 you should have total of 40 stitches, 40. Okay, so now let's start with round 3. Round 3 start with chain 1. Now for round 3 I'm going to make 40 double crochet, 40, so 1 double crochet into every stitch, and I'm going to crochet into the back loop only. Okay, so back loop, instead of crochet the regular way like that, you're just going to crochet into the back loop. Okay, so this is the back loop of the stitch. Okay, I'm going to finish up round 3, make 40 double crochet and crochet into the back loop only. I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, I'm back and I'm done with round 3. I'm going to slip stitch into the first double crochet. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now I'm going to do round 4. Round 4, start with chain 1, and I'm going to make 40 half double crochet. Okay, so just 1 half double crochet into every stitch. Okay, I'm going to finish up and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, I'm done with round 4. Slip stitch into the first half double crochet, chain 1 to secure the stitch, and cut the yarn. Okay, now grab your black yarn, make a slip knot, and do a slip stitch along round 4. Okay, so this is how I do my slip stitch. Just hook into the stitch and pull the loop through the stitch, and hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this slip stitch and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, I'm almost done with the slip stitch. I'm just going to do 2 more stitch. Okay, so you should end your last slip stitch into the same stitch where you started the slip stitch. Okay, so I'm going to cut the yarn, and I'm just going to use small crochet hook to pull the yarn through. You can use a needle if you want, but for me, using smaller crochet hook does it work as well. Okay. So next I'm going to do 8 slip stitch right here and 8 slip stitch right here as well. Okay, start by making a slip knot as usual, and I'm going to make 8 stitches. Okay, you can make as short as you want or as long as you want. Okay, it totally depends on your preference. So I'm just going to start roughly from here and slip stitch, and this is 1. So as I do the slip stitch, I crochet along this one, the tail, so I don't have to weave in later. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I'm going to cut the yarn and use the smaller crochet hook to hide the stitch. Okay, make sure always to make a knot before you hide the stitch. Okay, that way it will not come off. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing at this side. Okay, so I'm done slipping the black yarn. So this is how it looks like. It's a little bit messy in here, the inside part, but not to worry about it because you won't be able to see it when it's the shoes is done. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to make the toe top using the white yarn. So next we need to find the center of the shoes. Okay, so this is going to be my front and this is going to be the back of the shoes. So place a stitch marker at the center. I'm just going to eyeball at the center. Okay, so this is going to be my center stitch. I'm going to place the stitch marker right there, and from next to the stitch, okay, so this is where I place the stitch marker, and I'm going to count 13 stitches from the stitch marker. Okay, so I'm going to count this stitch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so this is where I'm going to place my next stitch marker. Okay, 13 stitch. Okay, next do the same thing for this side, count 13 stitches. So I'm not going to count this stitch, I'm going to start from the next stitch. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so this is, okay, I'm going to place the stitch marker right there. So I'm just going to eyeball it whether these two stitches are level, and make sure there's total of 14 stitch from this end till this end. Okay, so I'm not going to count the stitch where I place the stitch marker, I'm going to count the next stitch right here, 14 stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I have total of 14 stitches right here. Okay, now grab the white yarn. So you can take this out, make a slip knot. Now I'm going to make chain 2 into this stitch right here. Okay, the stitch where I placed the stitch marker. Okay, I'm going to take that out, this one right here. I'm going to make chain 2. Okay, so 1, 2. Next I'm going to make 7 double crochet decrease. Okay, into the next stitch I'm just going to crochet into the white yarn, the white stitch, and so make 7 double crochet decrease. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so the 7 double crochet, the last stitch, I ended just one stitch before this stitch where I placed the stitch marker. Okay, so next make 1 double crochet into this stitch right here. Okay, just take this out and make 1 double crochet into that stitch. Okay, so done with round 1. So for the row 2, start with chain 1, turn the work, and I'm going to make 4 single crochet decrease. Okay, so after chain 1, turn the work, and I'm going to make the first single crochet decrease into this stitch right here. Yarn over, pull the yarn, next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn. So this is the first single crochet decrease. This is the second single crochet decrease. This is the third single crochet decrease, and this is the fourth single crochet decrease. Okay, next I'm going to make 1 single crochet just into this stitch right here. Okay, so next chain 1, for row 3, chain 1, turn the work. Now I'm going to make 2 single crochet decrease. So starting from the stitch right here, this is the first single crochet decrease, this is the second double crochet decrease, And lastly, make 1 single crochet into this stitch right here. Okay, so done with these parts. Chain 1 to secure the stitch and cut the yarn. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to make the top part of the shoes. Grab your yarn, make a slip knot, and starting right here, this stitch right here, it is the same stitch where I made the double crochet for the toe top. Okay, so into the stitch, start with chain 1. Okay, make chain 1. Next, make 26 single crochet. Okay, 26 single crochet and crochet into the white yarn only. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 and 26. The 26 stitches you should it should be at the same stitch as the chain 2 from the toe top round. Okay, next for round 2, chain 1, turn the work and make 26 single crochet starting from this stitch right here, 26 single crochet. Okay, so just basically make 1 single crochet all the way back to this stitch right here. Okay, so I'm going to finish up round 2 and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, I'm back and I'm done with row 2. So next for row 3, chain 1, turn the work and make 26 single crochet as well. Okay, so repeat the same as row 2. Start with chain 1 and make 1 single crochet into every stitch. Okay, so I'm done with row 3. Next, row 4, start with chain 1, turn the work, and for row 4 I'm going to make 23 single crochet. Okay, 23 single crochet. So I'm going to skip this stitch right here. I'm going to skip this stitch and I'm going to start my first single crochet into the next stitch. Okay, so make 23 single crochet, skip this stitch right here and start right here. So 1, 2, 3, 22, 23. Okay, so I made 23 single crochet, so now you should have 2 stitch left. Next I'm going to make 1 single crochet, so I'm going to skip this stitch and I'm going to make the 1 single crochet into the last stitch right here. Okay, skip this stitch and 1 single crochet this stitch. Okay, so done with row 4. So row 4 you should have total of 24 single crochet, okay, or 24 stitches. So next for row 5, start with chain 1, turn the work and make 24 single crochet. Okay, so I'm just going to make 1 single crochet into every stitch. Okay, starting into this stitch right here, 24 single crochet. I'm going to finish up row 5 and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, I'm done with row 5. So next, row 6, start with chain 1. Now I'm going to make 21 single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to skip this stitch right here and the first single crochet start into this stitch. Okay, skip the first stitch and start the first single crochet into the next stitch. So I'm going to make 21 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 and 21. Okay, so I made 21 single crochet. Now you should have 2 stitches left. Next, make 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, this stitch. So I'm going to skip this stitch right here, this stitch, skip this stitch, and 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so for row 6 you should have total of 22 stitches. Okay, so this is how it looks like right now. Now for row 7, start with chain 1, turn the work, and make 22 single crochet. So just make 1 single crochet into every stitch. Okay, I'm going to finish up this row, and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, I'm done with row 7. So I'm going to make my last row, which is row 8. So okay, start with chain 1, turn the work. Now make 19 single crochet starting into this stitch. Okay, 19 single crochet, skip this stitch, and the first single crochet start into the second stitch. Okay, so make 19 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 18, 19. Okay, so I made all 19 single crochet. Now you should have 2 stitch left. Next, I'm going to make 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so I'm going to skip this stitch and make 1 single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, done with row 8. Row 8 you should have total of 20 stitches. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1 to secure all the stitch and cut the yarn. Okay, so next I'm going to crochet the edge right here. Okay, crochet the border or the edge. So make a slip knot. I'm going to start right here. It is the same stitch where I start make the chain 1. Okay, so I'm going to make chain 1 and I'll make 8 single crochet. Okay, because I have 8 rows, so I'm going to make 8 single crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I've made 8 single crochet, and because I'm currently at the corner right here, and every corner for this corner right here and this corner right here, you want to make 3 single crochet. Okay, so I already made one single crochet. I'm going to make 2 more single crochet. So that is 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm going to make 1 single crochet into every stitch right here all the way till this end. Okay, so I'm just going to crochet along this tail so I don't have to weave in later. Okay, so now I'm at this end, at the corner. I'm going to make 3 single crochet into this corner. 1, 2, and 3. Next, I'm going to make 7 single crochet from here all the way to the last stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, lastly, finish up by making a slip stitch into this stitch right here. Okay, so make a slip stitch, chain 1 to secure the stitch, and cut the yarn. Okay, now I'm going to hide this yarn by using a smaller crochet hook. Okay, as I said before, you can use needle to weave the tail in, but I prefer to use a smaller crochet hook. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to make the tongue for the shoes. And now grab your yarn, make a slip knot, and I'm going to start right here. This is the chain 2 from the toe top. Okay, starting right here. Chain 1, and now I'm going to make 7 single crochet. Okay, so after the chain 1, I'm going to make 7 single crochet across. So as I go, I'm going to hide these 2 tail, so I do not need to weave them in later on. So after the chain 1, I'm going to make 7 single crochet right now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, done with row 1. Next, for row 2, start with chain 1, turn the work, and make 7 single crochet as well from the first stitch all the way to the last stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next, row 3, turn the work and make 7 single crochet as well. Now once you reach, you're going to make the same chain 1 and 7 single crochet until you reach round 9. Okay, so but I'm going to finish up until round 8, and then I'm going to show you how to finish up the row 9. Okay, so just go ahead, crochet chain 1 and 7 single crochet until you reach round 8. Okay, so I'll get back to you once I'm done. Okay, I'm back and I'm done with row 8. Now for row 9, I'm going to chain 2 instead of chain 1. The reason for me to do the chain 2 is just so that I have a very sharp edge. Okay, so if you chain one, this is how it looks like. It's a bit round right here. Now if I chain two, 1, 2, and turn the work and make 7 single crochet across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you can see that my corner, it's pointy instead of round. Okay, so I'm done with row 9. Now I'm going to chain 1 to secure the chain and cut the yarn. Okay, I'm going to use smaller crochet hook to hide the tails. Okay, next I'm going to make the lace. So for the lace, I'm just going to use the white yarn and chain 100. Okay, so I'm going to finish up 100 chain and I'll get back to you once I'm done. And so there you have it, guys. This is how I crochet the Converse shoes for 3 to 6 months. I hope you find my tutorial easy to follow. If you do have any question, do leave your question at the comment down below. I'll try my best to reply to your question. And for now, do like and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video in the future. And if you do have social media, Facebook or Instagram, do follow me on those social media. I'm mostly active on Instagram. And for now, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again. Bye and take care.